me as legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is...
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Jae'Sean Tate out there with Christian Wood. And it's Porter in at the point. And for Memphis, Adams is out there with Matthews. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Konchar in at the two spot.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Porter passes to Tate. Wood with the screen for Green. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got the first points up on the board tonight here for Houston.
And if you're wondering if... Well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Matthews gets it to go.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Porter with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. 16 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant. Reminiscent of Allen Iverson. The way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Houston. On the wing, Porter. And the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Matthews. Out to the right wing. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Porter. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And finished up by Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, Green from deep. And another 3 for Houston. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Right side, Matthews. And the kid picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Porter kicks to Gordon. Driving the lane. Here's Wood. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Wiggins with some nice D. Morant surveying the D. score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Gordon, the pass to Wood. The kick out to Porter. Houston moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. A floater. Offensive rebound. Pass to Tate. Launches it. It's hauled in by Adams.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Morant outside. Higgins outside. From deep three-point range, the Rockets pull it in. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for John Conchar. And Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Hey man, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Memphis on defense. Shakes him. And it's finished off inside by Schroeder.
He's got a nose for getting into the lane, and Schroeder showing some muscle once he got in there.
2 minutes remaining.
Hit the shot. And it's Memphis with another.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Here's Schroeder. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Houston, Garrison Matthews. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Matthews. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Schroeder against Jones. The kick out to Anderson. Puts one up from 19. Here's Melton. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. This is it to Christopher. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Jackson passes to Jones. 3-pointer. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Matthews. Pass to Christopher. No good on the 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Melton. And that one is hammered home.
He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. At the elbow, Martin. Schroeder passes to Şengün. Carries it down low.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Here's Jones. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
To the middle. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Ball's knocked loose, and so here's Memphis. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Memphis?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
We've got Morant. Adams is out there with Matthews. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Conchar in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Matthews gets it to go.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Wasted no time on that one. Matthews has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Matthews with the steal. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
To end the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Matthews goes in, shoots over Tate, and it's Memphis with another.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Matthews left side. Over Green, and Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 14.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And he's able to get it back. And Tate gets it to go. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Morant against Porter. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. Here's Wood. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. In the corner, Tate with it. drains the three-pointer. 7 points in the game. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Here's Green. Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Gets trailed by 16. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Matthews, and it's Matthews with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's a 16-point game. Matthews with the steal. Here's Wiggins. Green with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your...
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Anderson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for John Concho. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Inside, here's Şengün. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Matthews against Schroeder, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Houston.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Rockets trail by 19. And there's the feed to Matthews. Over Anderson. That one a little long.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Steps back and fires. Puts the move on. Here's Matthews, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Memphis shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands. Measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Poked away. Down low. Here's Şengün. They can't stop the run with that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. The Rockets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 27 points for the kid.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Matthews, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. A 3 from Anderson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Coming back with a 3 of his own, Kyle Anderson adjusts his game to rise to the level of competition.
And here's Matthews from the arc. Good on the triple. Matthews has got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston. And here's Matthews from the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
A 3 from Matthews. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Grizzlies out in front, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. Our possession will go hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Gordon out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wood in at the 5. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T